This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The FINA Junior World Swimming Championships just around the corner. Isaac Bastian will close out what has been a very busy summer.
The longest break I've had all summer has been like 2 days after Youth Commonwealth Games, so it's just a lot of training, but hopefully it'll pay off in the end.
Medaling at Youth Commonwealth, does that put any extra pressure on yourself?
I wouldn't say extra pressure, more confidence, because I know I'm not just one of the little guys anymore. I can get up and race with everybody else, so it gives me more confidence to step up and just be like, okay, more calm and it's not as nervous as I would have been.
Also on the World Junior Swim team is Tyler Russell. He believes he's flying under the radar, with Bastian and Lily Higgs leading the way.
They both medaled it at Youth Commonwealth. I didn't do that well at that meet, but I think that's motivation for me to perform better at this meet because I need to kind of redeem myself. I didn't know I qualified for it until Coach Andy told me like a couple months after I had qualified. I thought it was a mistake because I didn't think I was actually good enough to make the meet, but I was pleasantly surprised, it means a lot to me. It's a good stepping stone towards even bigger meets. I've just been training hard and trying to rest in between training sessions.
The team competition dominating the World Senior Bowling Championships today in Germany. In men's Group A, the Bahamian team of Greg Taylor, Sonath Lockhart, Charles Johnson, and Barrett McDonald finishing 37th with 1,934 pins and a 161 average. As for the ladies, the Bahamas only with 3 competitors, so they took part as a mixed team. Marina McLean, John H. Lockhart, and Paula Hartz. They had a total of 1,394 pins for a 155 average. Team Bahamas losing big last night at the Under-18 Girls Central Basket Tournament, 99-35 to Puerto Rico. A much better game today. They beat the British Virgin Islands 79-60. The 2-4-2 now play for 5th and 6th place tomorrow. Jonquel Jones and the 18-9 Connecticut Sun bound for the playoffs. They put their 6-game win streak on the line tonight against the New York Liberty. Our junior tennis players continuing to excel in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yesterday, Dante Ambrister made his way into the boys' singles semifinals, a 6-4, 6-2 victory. Jacoby Bain also into the semifinals, winning 6-2 and 3. Bain with double duty in doubles yesterday as well, teaming with Jean Murray from St. Lucia. The duo won their opener 6-1 and love, but fell in the next round 4-6, 6-1, and 10-6. As for the girls, 6th seed Sydney Clark into the semifinals, winning 1-6, 6-2, and 6-3. Clark and Sierra Donaldson also teaming up for a win in doubles, 6-2 and love. Africa Smith and her American partner, Emnet Simagnola, they weren't as fortunate, going down 7-5 and 6-4. From the minor league baseball diamond yesterday, Chavez Young 1 for 5 with an RBI. Bluefield fell to Johnson City 3-2. The Blue Hill Sporting Complex getting a major facelift. For more on that, here's Charles Fisher.
It's all a collaboration effort between Global Athletic for Youth, the United States Embassy, and the Bahamas Olympic Committee. GAFI Assistant Director of Administration Ken Malak is spearheading the much-needed effort through their non-profit organization.
Right now we're working across the Caribbean, right now in the Bahamas, trying to bring sports and activities to the youth of the Bahamas, good for their health. Hopefully that'll help keep people on unemployment, the economy will go up, and the kids will just enjoy themselves.
How were we chosen?
I met Mr. Miller through a mutual contact, and they were also recommended to us from the U.S. Embassy as a worthy cause that really works with the children of the Bahamas to help give them discipline, and some of the children may actually end up in the Olympics.
This is just the beginning in what should be a total renovation.
Right now we're doing the painting. We're trying to get it to sparkle up a little bit, be a little more inviting for the kids. And then in a few months we'll have some equipment coming down, new heavy bags, new boxing gloves, jump ropes, weight sets, trying to think speed bags, timers, some other things, so that hopefully the facility will really be something the kids can enjoy being in and train well for.
Executive Director of GAFI, Donnell Lee, is part of the crew. He too happy to be here.
Feel great. We do this back in the U.S. as well. The director, Mr. Tony Wiley, who's not here with us, he's from St. Thomas, and he had a vision where that he wanted to come back to the Caribbean and give back to the kids, give them an opportunity to get scholarships as well as help them to get, to have more visionary as far as them to do more things in the United States as well as in the Caribbean.
Brad Kurtz, Assistant Development Director, ready to expand this effort.
We've done it all over the world for Olympic programs. Meeting Mr. Miller has been fantastic. Our interest is not only starting here in Nassau, but then going out to the islands. Freeport, Grand Bahama will likely be next. So we got about 5 or 6 projects that we're working on simultaneously, as well as doing some resurfacing of tennis courts, basketball courts, and we'll get the schools and the ministry hopefully involved.
BOC President Wellington Miller looking ahead to greater things as well.
For now, boxing will benefit, but you're going to find something, other sports will benefit too, because now they have 5 projects that they're going to do that we must find for them to do before and give them a budget before the end of September, because that is when the United States budget ends. So we want to make sure tap into that.
For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Quick Step is one of the smaller track clubs here in the capital. Clinton Smichael is the head coach.
I used to run track when I was in Jamaica, and then I am certified as a level 2 USATF track and field coach. We started in 2012, and over the years we've got some kids who have made Carifta. This year we have 5 kids who got scholarships to go off. We have a lot of kids who are from the inner city, and so it's not a predominantly big club like the Club Monica or whatever, but we do our best. My off-season start basically this month, and we go up until December, then we start actually season. This year I have a couple of athletes who I expect to do extremely well. One, Christian Major, he represented the Bahamas at the Commonwealth Youth Games. He went as far as the semifinals of the 100 meters.
Every club have their track and field meet. Do you have one?
No, we don't have one as yet. We have not expanded into that area as yet. Hopefully, if we're going to have one, it's going to be more of a distance-based meet, because we don't have a lot of distance running in the Bahamas as we should.
Youngsters looking to get in shape and knock off some weight now have another option, and it's all thanks to Tim's Fitness.
I'm getting a lot of feedback from the kids, especially the parents. What I've noticed is a much needed thing. The parents don't know where to go, where to start. They need help, and that's what we're here for. So far, I've noticed the kids been showing extreme change in terms of the way they take their mindset on the fitness. Now I've realized the first couple of days they didn't want to come out, and they're telling their parents. They even came out today during the rain, and they say, "Mom, it's going to stop. The rain is going to slow down," and they're changing what they eat. So it's just a matter of just showing them what they need to do on a conscious level. I'm looking forward to increasing my numbers. 300 kids a day would be fine. It's a steady, slow progress right now. The only issue is getting the parents to know that there is a service out here provided for overweight kids, and once we get it, I'm sure they will be reaching out to us. Everywhere we go is 1 out of the 3 kids are overweight, and I have a history. I run for the Bahamas track and field, and I figured I can do something about it. I have knowledge about it. I got my youth certificate the other day, and I'm working on getting a nutritional certification so I can then issue diet plans and help with nutritional problems.
And that'll do it for sports. Stay tuned, check on weather still to come.